The most expensive cheeses in the world. Using real cheeses and real prices, we've put together the ultimate list of most expensive cheeses in the world. Keep watching to discover them, from the spectacular to the downright outrageous. Be sure to watch to the end to find out what cheese number 1 is on our list. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the little bell for notifications. Before we begin, let's get our disclosure out of the way. To make this a fair comparison, we will be looking at each cheese's price based on their local market. Hence, we negate the impact of import taxes. Moreover, we will only consider the top 2 most expensive cheeses from each country. Without further ado, let's start our countdown. Number 13, Grey Owl, $32 per pound. Our first entry on the list comes from Quebec in Canada. Grey Owl is a surface-ripened goat's milk cheese by Fromagerie Le Détour in Notre-Dame-du-Lac. Vegetal ash creates Grey Owl's wrinkly, slate-coloured edible rind. Underneath the rind, you will find a firm snow-white pat that softens near the edge. As it melts in your mouth, the smooth and silky texture of the cheese offers pleasing sharp and lemony flavours. Number 12, Caciocavallo Podolico, $36 per pound. Next, we find Italy's first entry, Caciocavallo Podolico. Although its nickname is horse cheese, this pasta filata cheese is actually made using the milk of a rare Italian cow breed called Podolica. In the summer months, the farmers move their herds to the mountains to feast on strawberries, blueberries, and cherries. As a result of this diet, the milk and cheese develop an elegant fruity flavour. Number 11, Trou du Cru, $38 per pound. At number 11, we find France's first entry. Also, weighing in at 2 ounces or 60 grams, Trou du Cru is by far the smallest cheese on our list. During its maturation period, the affineur washes this tiny cheese with Marc de Bourgogne, resulting in its sticky rind. Moreover, they mature the cheese on straw to prevent it from sticking to a flat surface. Surprisingly, the cheese's flavour is much milder than its aroma. On the palate, you can expect savoury and floral notes with a straw-like boozy quality. Number 10, Bitto Storico, $39 per pound. We're in Italy again to find the oldest cheese on our list, Bitto Storico. Can you believe that the maker matures select wheels of this cow and goat milk cheese for up to 18 years? Farmers make their cheese right on the side of the mountain pastures at an altitude from 1400 to 2000 meters. The cheesemakers still use kalex, ancient stone constructions, set up a makeshift tent for protection, and start a wood fire. After the cheese has been made, it must be aged for a minimum of 70 days. Most private owners open their wheel after about 5 years and restaurants at 10 years. Number 9, Comté, 40 months, $42 per pound. Coming in at a smidge over $42 per pound, this extra mature Comté by Fromagerie Arnaud is France's most expensive cheese. When you consider that these wheels are matured for over 40 months, the price tag is not that surprising. During the maturation, the affineur turns and brushes each cheese regularly. At 4 years, this Comté is fruity and sweet with a very crumbly texture. As a result, the locals enjoy it as a bonbon or a hard candy. Number 8, Winnimere, $48 per pound. Winnimere is an American seasonal raw milk soft cheese made in Vermont by Jasper Hill's farm. During the winter months, they feed their Ayrshire cows hay to produce a rich, flavoursome milk which is perfect for cheese making. During Winnimere's maturation, they regularly wash the cheese in a cultured salt brine to help even rind development. At 60 days, the rind develops a pink hue and the pat becomes soft and spoonable with tastes of bacon, mushroom, sweet cream, and spruce. Number 7, La Luna, $55 per pound. La Luna is a soft goat's milk cheese made by Holy Goat Cheese on their farm in Sutton Grange, Victoria. A small and pampered herd of some 120 Saanen and British Alpine goats call the farm home. The goats are free to roam and feed on a variety of local grasses and shrubs. Carla and Anne-Marie hand milk 80 of their goats. They drew the inspiration for their signature cheese La Luna from the matured goat's milk cheeses of Provence. Number 6, Rogue River Blue, $56 US per pound. Rogue River Blue is a seasonal cheese made by Rogue Creamery in Oregon, USA. This truly original blue cheese was the first American cheese to be named World Champion Cheese at the World Cheese Awards in Italy in October 2019. David Gremmels selects their best blue cheese wheels and wraps them in spring-harvested Syrah grape leaves that have been soaked in pear brandy. Rogue River Blue's texture is fudgy and rich, and the aroma is reminiscent of pear eau de vie. Be prepared for an explosion of flavour which ranges from pear brandy to truffle with notes of toffee, blackberry, vanilla, hazelnut, chocolate, and bacon. And yes, it is America's most expensive cheese. Number 5. Yarrawa, $59 US per pound. Yarrawa by Pecora Dairy was Australia's first raw sheep's milk cheese. It is named after the indigenous word for Robertson's unique cool climate rainforest. 8 years in the making, Yarrawa is in a league of its own and has earned its mantle as Australia's most expensive cheese. Undoubtedly, this exceptional cheese smells and tastes of the region where it comes from and the farm from where it is made. If you're looking for a comparison to European cheeses, you will be hard pressed to find one, because this is a uniquely Australian cheese. Number 4. White Stilton Gold, $355 per pound. We're almost on the podium and things are getting a little bit crazy now. Meet Long Clawson Dairy's limited edition White Stilton Gold. At $355 per pound, it is by far the most expensive cheese to ever come out of the UK. The English company created this absurdity in 2011, and it is essentially a white Stilton that is covered in gold flakes and soaked in gold liqueur. While Stilton Gold is creamy and tangy, and to be honest, tastes very similar to the more standard white Stilton. Number 3. Älgost. Moose cheese, $500 US per pound. Before we talk about this cheese, let's do a quick tally. We've had cheeses made with cows, goats, and sheep's milk so far. For our third most expensive cheese in the world, we've got a cheese made with moose milk. Yes, that's right. The Elk House in Bjurholm, Sweden makes and sells moose cheese, and it is one of the most expensive cheeses in the world due to its rarity. Moose are extremely difficult to milk because they need to be handled tenderly and feel comfortable. If they feel stressed or become startled while you're milking them, their milk will dry up. Number 2, Pule, $600 US per pound. At number 2, we find the cheese that incorrectly tops almost every list on the internet. Pule. Serbian cheesemakers at Zasavica Special Nature Reserve exclusively make this rare cheese using the milk of Balkan donkeys. At the reserve, they milk their donkeys 3 times a day to help gather the amount of milk needed to make Pule cheese. On average, it takes about 6.6 gallons of donkey milk to produce 2.2 pounds of Pule cheese. Overall, Pule cheese has a rich and complex flavour with a crumbly texture. The cheese is smoked during the production process to give it its unique flavour. Number 1, the one you've been waiting for. Queso Cabrales, $2,790 US per pound. Yeah, you heard that right. In 2019, Ivan Suarez, owner of restaurant Llaga de Coloto in Spain, paid $16,142.41 for a 5.78 pound wheel of artisan Queso Cabrales. This set a world record that has not since been broken. Queso Cabrales is a strong blue cheese made by the Valfriu cheese factory in the Asturias, northern Spain. Cabrales cheese wheels mature inside the caves of the Picos de Europa mountain range in Spain. On average, they spend between 3 to 6 months in the caves with shepherds rubbing and turning the cheese to help along the maturating process. While the quality of this cheese is undeniable, the price paid seems extremely excessive. Real cheeses and real prices. Well done, you've made it to the end of our list. Chances are this is not the first list of most expensive cheeses that you've seen. And you've probably found they include cheeses like Jersey Blue, Epoisse, and Wyke Farm Cheddar. On almost every single one of them, the prices are either incorrect or the cheeses don't even exist. Our list was compiled using actual prices as advertised by the cheesemaker for their local market. What do you think about our list? Drop us a comment down below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and turn on that little bell for notifications. Until next time, praise be cheeses.